Hello all and welcome back to The Walrus Plays Peglin, where I'm going to try and take the roundel through to Cruciball 20. Now currently we're on Crucible 15, so let's see how well I can go through to achieve this. Now this one's going to be a little bit different because you might see me playing my previous roll through as the basic Peglin and getting extra options. Now, I think being offered the round guard to immune to damage when reloading, that is going to be absurdly helpful. So let's see how well we do here, shall we? Right, Crucible 15, floor 1. It's the forest. Now, we start with a few different balls. We just start with a pebble and the evasive maneuver, giving us extra illusion, and that is really useful because that's going to give us the ability to evade damage. Now, I don't have quite the round roll quite to the same level as my previous attempts with the basic Peglin. So, because of that, I don't have quite as many debuffs. But the one thing I really do enjoy about the round roll, there's one of the ones, I'll try that again in English, sorry. One of the reasons I've used them a little bit more than you might expect is because of the way that their random debuff effect kind of works. I think it's really cool as a system that as you do damage to enemies, you'll also apply random debuffs to them, which is quite cool. Yes, it's unpredictable, but it can do silly amounts of damage like I just did there, taking out that slime with poison damage, which is glorious. And I'm never going to be upset about taking out a slime with extra damage. Pow. Okay, so this is going to advance on me, and thankfully, though, I am immune to the extra bonus damage that would have been coming my way had I not been. Ah, now he's going to hit me there. Ow. Okay, so it's got 6 health left. Let's see if we can get... no, that was really awful. Let's try that again without being an idiot. Right, so... Spinny Bank. That's an interesting one. Multiplies... That's quite a curious one. I might try that one again. Spiness increasing. That's quite good. And the Cruciball, every attack is a crit. Converts every 8 hit to a... I'm going to try that one. See what happens. Again, I'm trying out different orbs because I think it's going to be sensible for me to actually really try out different ways of playing this game. Because I've usually just stuck with this is the same old. And part of that, disappointingly, is because I'm so used to seeing the same stuff from... Because I tended to leave the game quite a long time in between playing sessions, which is kind of the trade-off here that I've got. Because of that, it means that I'm not as au fait with some of the newer stuff and newer content. And because of it, I'm kind of ignoring it, which is pretty stupid. I will freely and honestly admit here. And I need to make it better. So, you know, I want to be more capable and more able to defeat my foes who dare get in my veritable way. Ah, okay, so that's going to be quite annoying. That hurt. Okay, I need some more money, because of course I always need more money. Now the spinny bank again would have been another useful one, but it's fine. Put the bombs down. Pow. Okay, so they're going to advance a little bit closer. So let's see what we can do here then. So... To be fair, we've got a couple of the bombs lit. So... Oh, that worked out. The good old thorns thing there, doing some quite useful. The ball illusion is pretty handy. Pow. Getting 24 ball illusion for that. I need to remember to actually start trying to really aim for that now. Okay, so it's just got tear... Oh, well, it's going to die. Blech. Okay. Shock Absorber. That's pretty cool. +1/+1 for each bomb detonated. It's pretty useful. Refreshes the board, and the ballad. I'm going to go with the Spiness adding orb there. I think that'll be pretty handy. So, we want to head down to the left then. So, let's see what we find as we go down in, and hopefully we get this chest on the left. I'm avoiding the bosses because, well, I think that's probably a good idea. Whether that is a very different question. That was a terrible shot. But at least I held them up for a turn, and that's kind of the big thing I can say here. Right, so we're going to have loads of bats on screen in a minute if I keep missing this Oh my goodness, I'm flubbing my shots. Although, to be fair, that is generally my common trend when I'm playing Peglin, is I'll pull out some absolutely catastrophic shots. Okay, so the bomb's going to do some good damage there. It's not going to be enough to kill that bat, but it is going to be at least to soften up a few of them. Okay, so let's try and dump out the old Ballard. So that'll give us some increased critical hit damage. That's pretty handy. So that bomb will clear out the screen. We've got one there. Okay, so this also is suffering bonus critical damage from... Well, it's going to die, because I think it's going to take an additional 30% of damage to it. So that's going to be pretty brutal. Multi-ball, massive crit damage. I'm going to take the Spinificacious Sting. Because, again, I'm going to be stacking debuffs on targets anyway. So why don't I try and play into that and just stack more debuffs? Makes sense to me, at least. Right. Each prime-numbered shot pierces an additional enemy. That's a prime-numbered shot. Oh, my goodness. I can barely remember my prime numbers. I mean, okay, I know that, you know, 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, I think, is the next one. I think. Goodness, I'm actually going to have to think about that now, aren't I? Ugh. It's making me think about maths. I don't like it. Why would you do this to me, game? I know this shot also won't penetrate because it's a slashing attack one. It doesn't do piercing damage. So this one won't do any piercing, but the Spiness one will. If my mad logic and maths is correct. We'll see. Okay. So, let's see then. I'm confused as to why that worked for the previous one. Oh well. Bang. There we go. So that is piercing. I can penetrating. Cool. Right. So let's try and get a bit more money as the cash upgrades. Cash for upgrades, more to the point, is really what I need right now. Because I do want to upgrade some of these orbs that I've got. And I am just casually just making terrible shots left, right, and center. Okay. So the terrible... again, is terrible. Kind of a given. It's almost like it clues in its name or something. Right. So, let's see what we can do here now. And see if we can get some hits. I also want to try and aim for this refresh. Okay, so that was a prime hit. I know I'm trying more dumb shots at the moment. But it is a game because I want to try and get some more hits on other things. Okay, Spinificacious Sting is active and on crit. And it doesn't matter, the board is now clear. So let's upgrade some orbs. So this one would go to... every attack is crit, every convert first one, and then show all the levels. Okay, so that becomes quite effective there. This one, I have a feeling, yeah, I kind of want to upgrade that because I actually want the Ballusion quite a lot. Because without Ballusion, I have a feeling I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. So, I really want to try and get rid of some of these basic pebbles if I can. So, you know, ditching them because I don't really... not that I don't want or need them, it's just, I think... every prime number... I would have thought that that spin would have, you know, pierced the target. I'm very confused. Very, very confused. Then again, who would have guessed that I'm confused by things? Maybe it doesn't consider 1 a prime number. Is 1 a prime number? I thought 1 was a prime number. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'm just going to start questioning what I thought was the reality of life. Or maybe I'm just trying to think of the Fibonacci sequence, which, you know, that's a different thing. All to bloody together. Okay. So, we're going to do a bit more exploded goodness. Is where somebody in the comments is going to be like, Walrus, you're an absolute moron. Prime numbers of this, that, the other, and Twitch. And I'll be like, yes, maths. I genuinely have not sat down to actually do any maths properly. I'm trying to think. Probably since I was 16. Yeah, I know. It's pretty bad. But when I was 16, that's when I stopped having to take compulsory mathematics education. And I mean, when I went to college, so when I was 16 to 18, in the UK at least, I did biology, I did chemistry, so there was a fair bit of maths in that, but it was, you know, chemistry-based knowledge. German, modern history. What else did I do? Oh yeah, Japanese. I had to think about that. And, you know, that's what I'd studied at the time, at least. So, you know, that made sense to me and my personal choice of subject matter. And then again, I also went back to college. I went there a second time because I was like, okay, I actually need to refresh what I learned. Being diagnosed diabetic and nearly dying during your A-levels tends to kind of throw things off. Just a little bit. I might be exaggerating a little bit there, but it was very much that I threw myself up quite badly because nearly dying. It was genuinely a thing, and yeah, really screws your education up, just a smidge. But I went back and I did religious studies, psychology, retook my biology because I didn't get a high enough grade for what I wanted to do with it, because I wanted to go and take a medicinal biology degree. That was my aim. And, I mean, I've got that degree now, so it's a thing. Don't use it particularly often, which, you know, that's a painful bit of knowledge there, is that my degree hasn't been quite as useful as one might have hoped. But, you know, it's still a thing. Okay, so we're going to get 44 Ballusion, so that's pretty solid for a single shot like that. I can definitely live with that as a thing. So we're going to get another 12. So we're now at 56 Ballusions. There's a 50% chance, or just over, that we'll completely ignore damage that we take. However, pow, you're dead, little bat. You're dead. Right, so I could get another evasive maneuver orb, and that'd be pretty saucy. However, I think it wouldn't be a bad thing for me to do, but at the same time, I think upgrading some orbs would probably be a better choice for me right now. So we need to go down to the right. There we go. Again, I'm trying to avoid missing out on things, so I'm going to go down to the right, grab this chest. What's in here? Extra HP, so we're back up to 100. So that's lovely. And we've got another chest, so let's see what's in that. And the chest has... Ooh, bombs detonating give me extra money. Interesting. So I'm going to go to the left. See what we have. What do we got in the mystery spot? We have... Ooh. Alright. Screw it. We've Ouroborosed ourselves. So that's a finicky faff there, isn't it? So I've lost all my upgrades, I've lost all my fun stuff, but I now have 2 orbs. Oh no, I got rid of the Terror through that. Oh, amazing. I thought I wouldn't be able to get rid of that. Now the Ouroboros is a interesting orb. It's probably the best way of putting it. Because of the way that it works. It carries damage over, and it's very much of an orb that I enjoy, because it does... Once you start getting upgrades on it, it becomes absolutely disgustingly good. So, hopefully, it'll actually, you know, help me out here. Okay, so we're going to take no damage, thankfully, from the bits damage there. So we're going to get at least 22 damage by the looks of things. Yeah, cool. So now it's going to drop to 12 damage. So really want to try and kill that plant, but I keep flubbing it. Well, the piercing, penetrating shots are kind of helping out a little bit there. I may need to heal, I think, after this fight, which is going to be a bit annoying. But I also need to upgrade the Ouroboros, because otherwise it's going to be a bit pants. Okay, so let's upgrade the Ouroboros and fight an enemy. Oh, no. Don't end up in the flames. Generally speaking, not ending up in the fire is a good idea. I wonder how badly this decision is going to come back and bite me in the ass. Because it probably is. If I'm brutally honest, it's probably going to really... Oh, come on! That's just not on. Rude. Okay. Well, let's see if I can hit some more things then this time. No, apparently not. Not really hit what I want. I'm really aiming for the damn bombs, but I keep failing. Right. No. Careful, walrus. Okay, well, we ignited one. We haven't destroyed it, though. That's annoying. Ow. Oh, dear. Oh, thank goodness I'm immune to damage right now. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, so we've lit one of the bombs. One of them is lit, and that's still not enough. Let's see if we can get another one, shall we? Well, it's lit. There we go. We've hit 2 bombs. Okay, that's the plants dead. That's what I was really after, if I'm brutally honest. I need to kill the damn plants. Because they're really annoying. Well, that worked. So, let's heal. I'm in so much trouble right now. I'm not looking forward to this fight. It's going to be very uncomfortable. Oh, especially if I keep hurting myself like that. Okay, well, at least we got some money. I mean, 13. We've got 20 gold now. Okay. This is so going to end badly. Because I've lost all of that fun stuff that I stacked up. So, it might very well be the end of the run already. We'll find out shortly, though. So, let's see how well this goes. Okay, well, at least I've stacked some poison on the damn thing. Suffer the poison damage, Molly Mole, McMollison. Papow. Shazam. Ow. Okay, well, in that case, let's try dispensing of some explodey justice, shall we? Bang! Well, it's not quite enough, is it? Well, it died. Thankfully, the miss and immunity to damage is being quite helpful there. Okay, passing through the damage there is probably all I can do at the moment, isn't it? Well, it's nice that I am stacking the debuffs, but I'm really not hitting hard enough. I don't have enough that's benefiting me, truly, I think, at the moment. So I am probably going to keel over dead if this doesn't go any. Yeah, no, this is ending very poorly. Okay, please work. Oh dear. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, the bombs are really not hitting hard enough for me. Okay, let's see. Kablam! 78 damage. Okay, so that killed that one off. However, the plants are just pinging silly amounts of health off of me, because that's what they do. Okay, so... and the mole's going to flatten me now. It's my own stupid fault, though, so I will freely admit that. Okay, there we go. So, lesson learned. Don't sacrifice all your orbs right at the end before you fight the boss. Generally speaking, that's a dumb idea. So, hopefully you'll see me again on my next attempt to try to batter my way through on Crucible 15 as the round roll.